Hey, Geeks, Arahli here. Thank you for joining me today as we play some more ARK Survival Evolved. Ascended, Survival Ascended. Wow, words. On the Scorched Earth server, no less. What up, chat? Crazy Mom, Bum Ruler. Hey. It's funny, I logged in, I've been messing around, and then just realized that, it's, I haven't even, I haven't even done the hair mod stuff on this. I don't know if we've got scissors or not. Moving day? No, I just wanted to get some stuff taken care of, man. I had a thought in my brain for a little bit, and wanted to kind of mess around with some stuff here. So, it's been a little bit. I am relatively sure that I had a thorny dragon that was a really cool color. Oh, see it. I checked in like the cryopods and stuff. I'm pretty sure that it's dead. I was like, it's no. I was looking at all this stuff. I'll see it in here. Oh, we got a storm rolling. Ooh, is this an electrical storm? Nope, sandstorm. Okay. Nux, my jerboa, is also gone, so it's been a little bit since we've been here. Visual storage. I actually have put that up, Bum. We're gonna look at some of that stuff today. I was messing around with that the other day. Do we have scissors in any place? Checking your critters and feeding your survivors. Yeah, I legitimately was just like, I was like, I feel like I had some more creatures than I have here now, and I just totally didn't check on anything. So shame on me. I have to probably get a new thorny. Well, probably. Oh, I had a whole bunch of colors in my inventory. Driving me crazy. Yep. Well, I don't. I just lost him, I guess. I don't think I put anything. Oh man, I gotta move all this stuff too. Gotta check on the Scorched Earth base too. Yep. Helix, what's up? Yeah, we're kind of at a point of me having to make some decisions about some things, which is one of the reasons I wanted you guys to come with me here. Okay, yep. Nothing. Check on your base under the context of going to get a new thorny egg. That's not a bad idea. I could definitely do that. Sandstorm's gonna make the part I want to do. Of course it's a sandstorm right now too. Like, I can't even go do the stuff I want to do yet. Anyway, so hey, here's the basics. I put down a bunch of the storage stuff, the visual storage, just messing around, and then wanted to make a Zeppy here, which I have made one. You can see it back there. I have placed, you can see it's poking through right here. I have placed a smithy with a bunch of stuff on it because I worked out a basic build I kind of liked. Thought I would do it together, you guys. But like, part of the question is whether or not I don't have to move this, but like, part of the question is whether or not I keep using this spot or if I just kind of build into the forge that I already built. He'll be down on soonish. You can swing over there, Hunt. Much closer than he is. Oh, we were flying around anyways today, so. But yeah, like that. Oh, there's Bum. Yeah, like I cracked me up. I was like, well, I need to get some wood for this new thing. And I was like, I don't have a thorny dragon anymore, apparently. So I was like, well, whoops. Yeah, we'll do some of that today. I still got pods. I do good. Procoptodons we haven't done any breeding with. And true. Hey, Mary, what's up? Oh yeah, for sure. I've been using the chainsaw, but you know, it's Scorched. I want to have a thorny dragon. You know. The first I got in here was to put that in there. Okay. We done? We're done. Sweet. Okay. We got meat. We get some water real quick. Let's eat. Fill up our water. All right. I'm gonna take this. I'll show you guys what I've done so far. And then we'll work on the Zeppy pretty much straight away too, because I'd like to get that done so we can mess around with it and see. Hilarious suggestion, of course, that we do a Wyvern trench run. There you go, Bum. We're definitely not going to do a Wyvern trench run on a Zepp. Are nowhere near fast enough to make that happen. All right, so you can see I put a little storage thing, or a little visual storage off here on the side. We go this way. We got a little loading zone over here. RG's going to want to mess around. Put the lever down there. No. No RG. Alright, so I left the industrial forge. We've got K-Rustic, so I can put those things in its place. But we built this around the industrial forge, so I figured we might as well just leave them in here and work around that again. So that's down here. You can see I put some basic storage down here. That's where metal's gonna go. So, you know, electronics, all our normal stuff. Metal over here, and then our basic workstations. Let the vaults up for now, too. Chem bench, our fabricator, all this is the same. I did bring down some silk. And then upstairs where most of the stuff's at. We've got chitin and stuff here. You put your... Oh, good job, Bum. That, like, I was pretty sure I had done that to most of them. But apparently I missed at least that one. This was a spot with a trough and a bunk bed before. I just put the pantry because it's the exact size of this section. So it looks pretty good. This does cause a weird issue outside, which I have to fix today. Yes, Scarvig, that is the reason. I actually came in the other day and set it up in the morning because I was messing with it. But you can see the issue. See how the colors are kind of mixed in between here? This whole thing is the wrong color, too. I don't know if you guys remember. Actually, let's go outside for a second. I'll show you. I don't know if you guys remember, but I painted this whole thing at one point. That dark brown color that's right up there. Right? This color here. And then somehow everything turned this blue-gray color. I don't know how it happened, but like everything was this brown color with the green color on top, and then this is what happened. So I don't know. We're gonna mess with some stuff today, anyways, but kind of cracks me up. You know, those big, beautiful eyes looking at you sadly as it throws deadly spikes at you. Yep. Wildcard, exactly. Scissors are made in here. Is that right? Over here, scissors. Have I learned them? I need to learn other stuff. We don't really need tree platforms. We should learn these. I don't think we need the stylus table unless we're doing the funky stuff, but we'll grab it just in case. Oh yeah, thatch. That's right. Since we've been here, thatch has got triangle pieces. I can learn all my aberration stuff, but it won't do me any good here anyways, because we don't have anything over here yet. Whoa, what is this? Hey, Rustic has a water wheel? What? Remind me to look at that, because I'm going to forget to do it. But remind me to look at that. I just want to see what they look like, if nothing else. Oh my gosh. Depending on how they look. Oh, we'll have to see. Okay, remind me in a second, guys. Remind me in a second. Okay, Russ, we'll learn this because it's good to have. I learned all of... Oh, hey, the wood cliff platform doesn't have gems in it. Ew. So we could make that here. Well, let's learn that. All right, then. Very new, yeah. Or fungal wood, yep. Yep. Regular wood on it. That's awesome. I didn't know that. We got our carts and stuff. We're not gonna make the wood wood elevators. Man, I just wish, like, I wish they had, like, made a thing where, like, I don't know, you had to put a dyno in it or something to, like, move it up or down if you weren't gonna use electricity. So it wasn't the crank, you know, static, like, you know, like, level by level thing. The bridges could be good to have here. Zip lines do have fungal wood, so we can't do those here until we get all connected up. Stone tree platform. When did we get a stone tree platform? I remember that. Okay, well. And all kinds of things. That too. Greenhouse stuff. Just making sure we're not missing anything else that's super important that we could be using. No, can't do that stuff here. We've learned... I think we've learned all of our steampunk stuff. Metal Cliff does use blue gems. Zipline we can't make either. We don't need it to anyways. Oh, yeah, goo gun. We're making that for sure. Metal tree platform. Yep. Spider suit we can't make. Hopefully when we get to highlight, by the way, sorry. Just so. I was talking to Halen the other day too from JVH modding. We had a version of this that they're working on that uses just crystal versus blue gems, and maybe something we can get that will go into like your head slot, and maybe we can get the zipline motor in the offhand slot. We're not sure yet, but we're talking about some stuff, try to make some of those things work better for us in general. So might have some options because we got all this cool stuff we want to wear, you know. Then we kind of can't do it because of all the stuff you need in general on like Aberration. And I like the wingsuit. I'd like to wear it other places too, but ammonite bile for the pheromone darts. Okay. This is the one that uses biotoxin. Okay, I'm gonna learn that too. Crystals and blueberries to make blue gems would be pretty funny. I mean, you just do blue paint, really. Oh, hey. Thought process, geeks. We could actually put a link storage near the Wyvern trench here. That's funny. I hadn't even thought about that. And the Tesla coils would be fun too. I don't think we can put those on the thing. Okay, we've learned all the stuff. You know, we did all the things there, except I never actually looked for scissors, which is the whole reason we came over here to do this in the first place. I need my dang beard back. Okay. Yeah, those thornies getting crazy out there. Okay, facial hair. I should have the option of my wonderful beard again. I do. And head hair. I think we're already good on that, right? We are. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's put these away. Okay. Chitin stuff down here. Blueprint stuff. You guys out? They're down. They should be down underneath. All right. Nobody's up here causing problems. Just want to make sure. I know there's a UD up here causing issues. So, all right. So, pantry's up here. You don't have anywhere to put your pantry. Why not, bum? Make some room, bud. So up here, our basic bins, our wall. This one's what? This one's pelt. You don't have room. Fiber, thatch, our basics up here. Hide. Everything's been tripled up like normal. Then clay sand, sulfur, charcoal. This is funny. We got to use all the barrels because we got salt. And we've got sulfur and clay here now, so we just need to be able to do all those. Oh, it's a cylinder. And then we've got our 3 bins for obsidian and flint and crystal up here. Just put it in the middle, bum. Totally fine. So here's the question / thought. Okay. I don't really have a tremendous use for the other place now because it's got the kitchen stuff, but the pantry's here. I can put the pantry over there, but then I'm gonna have to store stuff in both spots, which is annoying. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I just move it over here, or maybe I build another little thing up here someplace, or like the house, right, and the Zeppy storage, right. So maybe I put a place over here in general, and then like, you know, still keep the thing over there, but like just move the primary residence over to this side. Got the only with pantry problems. It's weird to say it like that, man. But I could definitely, like, I could just put a door in up there, right? seal this off and then make that like the primary space up there. I mean, that could even just be, the kitchen could be up here too, actually. So I don't know, options, right? Can move some stuff around to do that if I wanted to. You almost typed out without the R. Build the shack on the Zeppy. So, I was told in my video with the original Zeppelin that it's probably over the vanilla settings. I don't know what the vanilla amount is, but I'm gonna probably keep this one. I mean, this is probably gonna be over it too, but I'm gonna try to keep it pretty chill because what I liked about the Zeppelins in general is that they're like they're pretty relaxed. Like they don't have to be like a place I live in general. Depends on your shack. Yeah, it's low. And like we're 3 times here on the IronGeeks, right? Like our stuff is 3 times what it is normally. So you know, we're already pushing that stuff. But so I had an idea for this. I put down some floors. I'll walk you through some basics, and then we'll start building stuff here. So I wanted to build off the front. Was what Pharrell's Zep on Aberration that has the geodesic dome kind of thing in the front, which I really like. I like what I have there, but I thought here, because we have to worry about sandstorms and stuff, that I wanted a sealed thing instead of being open. So I had some ideas, and I messed with them yesterday. Feel bad tearing all the bolts out. I know, wait until Monkey has to do that on his bum. So I kind of wanted to build like a sealed in place for this. So aside from the floors that are already down, all the stuff we need is in here right now. I did bring some ACs just in case I wanted them to. But let's get started with the stuff up front, because that's the weird part. And pardon me for a second while I pull up the picture of what I did again, because I'm gonna forget how it looks. This front section took me a little bit. I was messing with different things I could do up here. So these are Adobe glass, which means I'll still get the glass or the Adobe buff, which means I actually don't need to have the ACs in here. I'm just gonna do it because it's easy. I think that's right. One on this side is, I was like, something seems weird here. That one's wrong. And I think that's right. Yeah, it's kind of that bulby front that I want to do there. Hey, sweetie. Building some silliness with the Zeppelin because I can, and then mess around a little bit. We actually, depending on what we get up to tonight, we might jump back over to Aberration. I just had some thoughts I wanted to get processed out, you know? Okay, we need these guys up here. And then I think I had these down here. Okay, I think that's right. I have a regular wall in here. Okay, not quite sure, but all right. Okay, I want this to be a window on both sides. And the rest of these can just be regular walls. And then, kind of the one thing I did that was a little rough for this, by the way, I should have talked about this up front. I wanted to get this angle that was up here to kind of match what was up here originally. So like I had kind of like figured out that if I put a foundation down that was like right here, like just behind the halfway point here, I could match this front section with the angle that's on the rails here. But the problem was that when I did that and I tried to build this stuff out here, it all looked funky. Like it didn't fit right. So I had to move everything forward about a half a foundation, which is why we've got these half foundations out here to kind of make that all fit like I wanted to. But that meant that in the back it was weird too. So I took up some extra piece count again by putting down some more of those quarter foundations essentially. But I wanted this to have at least a somewhat like finished section there, you know? Okay. We need regular ones. Now, these are not ASR because I found that if you did ASR ones for this, you couldn't... Second. If you did ASR one, they don't have the they don't have the skin for Frontier stuff. It doesn't have the skin for it. So yeah, I realized I had to use these other pieces so I could, the vanilla ones for the roofs here, so I could actually do this like I wanted to. It'd be right angle, right angle, right angle. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay. Then dose of these. And then these guys. Again. Oh, not these ones, my bad. These guys. Is right angles. Guess we'll use these guys in. That should let us use the regular one here. Oops, the regular one here. The door frame then. We have 11. Have we discussed clustering? We have. We haven't decided on a date yet, but we have been talking about it a little bit. Oops, we need to go to the regular thing here. So yeah, we haven't come down on a date yet, but we've had a couple conversations about it in general. Okay, so this will give us the closed off area we need to allow for like sandstorm stuff to be okay here. Okay. We need take this stuff. Those guys, we'll need this in a minute. Okay, this one's gonna be a little weird. Okay, Then we need some more of these bad boys. This week would be nice. Not gonna happen, buddy. It's definitely not gonna be this week. We've barely had Aberration out long enough to really feel like that's the thing we need to do, but you know, you have random refertilizer on you for no clue. That's no clue why. That's pretty good. All right, up we go. Okay, let's get this guy. I'm gonna turn off snapping. This is the thing he was doing earlier too, so I was curious if he was gonna do it again. So it shows up there, but because I have it against the As I'm pushing it right against that wall, it's dropping down. Hey, what's up, man? I've got 2 air cons just for that. There's enough on here. I'm gonna back up until it's not. Think that'll work? The whole point of the sealed compartment up here, though, was to make it that I wouldn't necessarily need to use those. Okay, we should be able to access it. We can. And then, because we're doing our... This is going to be our grocery getter, so to speak, too. We want to put this guy up here. And then we want the wheel going the other way, right? Yeah, so we should... I think it was if I go right here. Was all right? Yeah, I wanted to leave this open so it didn't look like it was all fit in too badly. It'll work. And then we need these to be rails. So we don't fall to our doom. Which we probably will. And the last part I had up here was just so I had a little platform, a little bit of a landing platform up here. Okay. What is this wall for? Maybe have an extra gable. No clue. It's like when when you're assembling stuff and you have extra pieces and you're like, wait, what was that for again? All right, let's get this stuff all changed over. I have to fix some floors in a second here. Yeah, but I shouldn't have had that vanilla one either, Hunt. Like, if we didn't need the vanilla one, I shouldn't have had it on me. So I'm not sure where that even came from then. IKEA. Yeah, it's like IKEA stuff. And then we could do this all in steampunk too, but I kind of thought it'd be fun to do this as like the frontier wood stuff for this. So the only drawback to the frontier wood stuff is that, sorry, the wood's going the wrong way for this, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Now the planks are in the right way. The only problem with the frontier wood stuff is that the Adobe or the Adobe glass stuff from ASR won't match it. And if I were to use this on here, it would change over to it wouldn't be the glass anymore. So you have input of the console changes. Oh yeah, you're getting a solid at 50 FPS. Nice, man. Okay, cool. That's the basics. This stays in here because we're going to use that on carts and stuff, which is why this is in here. Let's take those. I don't know if I'm going to put these up or not. We might. Like 15 before, geez. You know, I was looking at, that's the reason I had all those. I had a bunch of paint in my inventory. I can't figure out what color, like, all of the browns and, like, I tried some of the reds and stuff. None of them really look close to it. Like, it's all, like, decently wrong for colors. So I think we're just going to end up painting it a different color in general. I have to put more gas in this than this now, but we'll just put this in for now. We gotta do our silencing. Then I guess let's put these guys at least dual. Put a couple of these up, I guess. The nights here are, I think we've got the nights turned down anyways, too, on here, so probably won't have to worry about it too often, but a little light in case we need it. I have tried orange, yeah. It's unfortunate that none of them do well for that. Did I grab the... I need to put this in here. Let's go... here-ish. Oh, beds. Beds. That's right. That's what I had these for. We'll do this right about, what, there-ish? On both sides, we'll have our 2 beds. Okay. Oh. We can make this silent, too. Aha! Alright. There she blows. What do we name this thing? What do I name it? You know, I don't I don't know what to name this. It's got the weird bulby kind of front. We're gonna have to paint the spars in the front. We'll probably, I don't know, we'll do them black or something. Looks like a flying fish. It is a weird front for it, for sure. Sky Rover. I should make a refrigerator to put on here because we're going to want to be able to carry our some stuff with us too. Guppy. Kind of like Guppy. Here it goes with the flying fish thing. You just land in the ground. Good. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, hey, look, it's hot. Let's see what happens. Whole point. Yeah, got the house buff inside here. Ha 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 ha! Whole point of putting in the walls here was to be able to do that. AC just helps for it. Sweet. Exo. Oh, coded die. All right, let's go inside. So what, we need a fridge for on there. We can't do water, unfortunately. I was you know, I guess I don't know that. Because the water tanks that I did before were water tanks we put on from, or for, on Aberration, which don't fill up the right way in general. Let's make a water tank and a water spout. Not gonna help us until it rains, but let's see if that actually might work on here. It does actually, okay. Oh, works on Aberration? I tried it on Aberration to get any water. Maybe I put it in a weird spot. Maybe I put it in a weird spot. What are we gonna put it on here? I mean, we could put it at... Oh. I mean, we could put it up here, but it's gonna be real weird being up here, isn't it? Let's go inside and see what it looks like. It can't go up there. That's too funny. Yeah, it definitely can't be up there. Hold on. geek. You fill it manually on there? Well, it's linked to the Quakes, huh? Okay. Quest? The Steam Quest? Quest, okay. I was like, you put an I in there a second time, man. Oh, we could do the clay ones. I hadn't really thought about that from the rustic mod. I don't know if I've learned those. Oh, look at there's a new feeding trough too? Oh, we gotta check this stuff out. Where is the water thing for K Rustic? Raven is Blood Raven, bum. Yeah, they look like bounds. I don't see it in here, though. Am I missing it? Or is that maybe... Does the well have a different thing? A different look for it, maybe? They're making it in your basement? Okay, let's do this real quick. I gotta see what this looks like. I wonder if the well is a newer version of that. It must be connected to water. Oh, dang. No, bird. No. That little water thing moves. Like, look at the... I so want to put that. I don't think it'll go onto a raft, but I so want to put that on either side of a raft. The problem is it looks like it's one-sided. Like I want this to have a mirror image of it too, because it'd be neat to just make it on like on the side of a raft or something like that, you know? Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Does this just give us... This might be a very cheaty thing for us to have. It's Scorched. Bird. No. Bad bird. Bad bird. Go back inside. We never had that before. Can you place the wind turbine? Yes. Again, the issue I have, and I wish I was hoping, so hoping, that with the skin stuff they did, that they'd make it so you could make mirror images of things, right? Because like it'd be kind of neat to be able to put the wind turbine, right? To put two of them on the Zeppy, right? But have them mirrored so they actually look like they're spinning and moving you. But no, not a thing you can do, unfortunately. It's called a clay filter. There it is. Okay. Oops. Crafting. We'll make two of those real quick too. We'll see what they look like. The water reservoirs already work. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Oh, superheat. Right, let's check out this, We're overheating. Let's check out this guy real quick. Okay, it's not irrigated. This is just a water tank, essentially. It's just a fancy-looking water tank. Okay, cool. Which we might do. I've already got one of those up on the roof, but we might swap those out. I did the same thing, Bum. Like, the amount of wood and stone I have here... I put some more stone in. I got the Doty out and did stone. But, like, the amount of wood that I have in here... Shameful. Shameful. You can power the Zephyr with the wind turbine. Yes, you can. It just looks funky because it's not centered. And it won't... And you can't flip them to... Like... I really... This is just me, right? But I really want it to be like, I want it to be the long, because it's like too long, right? I want it to be too long, and then have the shaft on one side, and then have the turbine blades like perpendicular to the base. That way you could put it however you want to, and it would make sense, you know? But no. Just waiting for the heat wave. Yeah, overheating. I didn't even think about that. The pantry pretty much gets rid of that issue, too. Sounds like a future mod idea. Yeah. I'd want it like... I'd want the turbine to be like that shape, right? And like half as high. Like, it doesn't need to be as tall. Half height. That general shape. Then we could put them on the Zephyrs and stuff, or like on the boats and stuff, right? Turn off snapping, and put them on the boats and that kind of stuff, and just make them like this cool little turbine deal on those, you know? I'd love it. Pepahar landed out there. Oh, this is a thing too I haven't looked at. Preserving salt goes in here. So look, I made a bunch of salt and put it in there. I don't know if it actually makes things last longer in here or not. I haven't made all my stuff yet. Let's look at this real quick. These berries, 7 hours. Let's go make some preserving salt. Don't need to make that many. Make a couple though. Okay. Let's look at that again. 7 hours. 7 hours, 52 minutes. Oh. Wait, spoil duration? But that's how, yeah, that's how long it's gonna take for everything in there, right? Okay. What does preserving salt do in there then? Nothing? The Zeppelin dreams a wildcard couldn't make for us because they're lazy. Actually, I think they did a great job, honestly, with the Zeppelin. It's just that thing with the turbine has driven me crazy since they first made it. Because I'm like, why make it asymmetrical and then not give you the option? Is it an alternate fuel source for the pantries? Oh yeah, fuel salt. Yeah, there you go. You're right. It's a fuel source. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was real curious. Like, why does that go in here? What does it even do? That's cool though. So you could use you could just use salt. That's neat that works that way. All right, so goals. Goo gun. Need polymer. Oh, we just need polymer. We'll go get ourselves some polymer then. And then I also wanted to make a fridge, right? Polymer as well? Yeah, polymer as well. Okay. Okay, let's put Those in there. Wait out of the heat now. Maybe you won't be logging on shortly. It's cool, bro. Oh, super heat. Annoying. Making just the right spot up here to look at it. What do these clay things look like? Not too bad. I was gonna put 2 metal ones down here, but this could work. This will not be irrigated for now. We'll see if they're irrigated a little later on. Oh, the goo gun? Why would you avoid me for that? And put those in there. Yeah, those look fine back there, and then assuming they actually do work, will be golden. We still got to paint the front. You deleted the water reservoir you had your well on? Oh, what? That, are you sure that's not? Are you sure that's not like just a, it's not showing up kind of thing? Because like I still get that occasionally with some of the stuff too. Unless they did that when they got rid of the metal spawns that were up here too. I like that we can look out the sides of this here. Okay, let's do this. I think we're gonna go with Guppy because it was funny. We'll call it the Sand Guppy. So, like, did you have a well on it and the well's just gone now? I meant to put more gas in the generator. It's a funny little ship. What you don't need to do? I need to do photo mode. Can I not? That's pretty funny that I can't. I had to go out the window to do it. That's pretty good. Mounting the Zeppelin puts it in a weird spot when you try to do the photo mode that way. And sometimes it won't even let you get outside when you do it like that. That'll work. Superheat is going for a very long time. I think we're going to make some other changes to this too, other than just painting. Hey, there it goes. Totally allowed, monkey. We got 325 in there right now. Let's take 250. We'll make some more. It's funny, I don't even think I have a long neck rifle on this on Scorched. Breaking the law, monkey. Oops. 8 days, huh? Now what do we got? 19 days. Sweet. All right. First thing on our list. We probably need to take a creature that's going to help with this. We need to get some polymer. So let's go back to home for a moment. Get some poly. We get poly. Special dispensation. When they put the Zeppelins in, man, I was like, oh my god. It's gonna be so cool to use that on other maps. Like, Aberration's phenomenal, but I was excited about other stuff too. Like we were talking about while you were streaming the other day. Like they broke the trains, or they broke the metal spawn where I wanted to be able to do stuff. You don't hear me. Can I just land right here? Nope. But they, you know, I picked this place over here specifically because of all those cool metal spawns. And then they're like, nah, we're not going to do that anymore. All right, what if I land right here? Hilarious. Those computers? Sweet. What do we take out? Shrew? They give us, what, 3 minutes? Yeah, we have 3 minutes. It's fine. We can also take out Thump, because Thump could do the damage we want as well. I'm not upset about that being a good spot for a landing zone. Okay. So, very important science question that we have to answer. What happens during an electrical storm? Does it stop? Can you imagine if it, like... I'm sure we would have seen by now, right? If the electrical storms, like, knocked out the Zeppelins, we would have seen people talking about that at this point, probably, right? Anyways, what I was saying is, though, since the metal and stuff is pretty much gone from up here at this point, one of the reasons, like, I want to get in here and do the Zeppelin is so we can actually go get metal with the Zepp instead of the trains, because the trains just won't work for doing it up here like we wanted to anymore. What happens if I take the Zeppelin to the Wyvern Trench? I'm gonna assume I'd have to have a new I'd have to make a new Zeppelin. Because they are not quick beasts. Look at the shadow. I'll tell you what, bum. Why don't you make one and I'll ride with you? Be funny if they couldn't see you, though, while you're in here. Right, that assumes the Wyverns would aggro. I mean, I'm going to assume that they would probably aggro as soon as I took a thing. As soon as you took an egg, I imagine we'd have to worry about the aggro. You got the materials, bum. I'll come make you one, bud. Thank you, sweetie. Willing to try to hunt? I will join you, just not on this Zeppelin. Legitimately, to get polymer, this is probably not the best choice. We could have been flying much faster than this to get polymer. Watching the Community recently again. the fact that they all, like, every time you hear them humming, it is a specific song, is one of the funniest things I think I've seen a writer do. It's just some jazz song. Considering how fast Reapers and Drakes kill it, I wouldn't take the Zeppelin out to the trench. I wouldn't take my Zeppelin to the trench, Chimera. Our Scorpions, such a pain in the butt. Is this, you know what I wonder? Is this the same flying speed as the Oasisaur? Because those dudes are slow as crap, too. Like, I mean, it's good. The Zeppelins are totally fine being the speed they are. But I'm curious if that's what they chose for the speed. Was the same thing as the Oasisaurs. Oh, thought we were gonna crash for a second. That's hilarious. Mantis. Actually may end up making like legit polymer on this map too. Because obsidian's not too bad to get, especially now that we can transport it in like super large quantities, and then we have a ton of chitin and stuff, so. I'm a little curious if sandworms would attack us while we're doing this. Here. This is so silly. And smash, yep. You guys remember when Mantis, when they were first breedable, that there was a very specific spot over here that was the only spot on the map you could actually breed them? The sand hovercraft, a very slow dude buggy. I'm actually kind of excited that when we get to extinction and we get the oh, I'm totally blanking on what to call that again. Like the dystopian style dune buggy type thing. I'm actually kind of excited to bring that thing, whenever we get it, over here and Mad Max it, man. Yeah, exactly. Mad Max style, man. I just, like, doing the Mad Max in the desert thing is going to be too funny. As long as it's Mad Max, yeah, it can't... I have to imagine at this point... This is a dumb thing to say. I have to imagine at this point, Wildcard would not have used the same thing as the buggy. Like, that it has to be something different. Because, like, they can't. The buggy was so bad that they took it out of the game, right? Like, they can't be using it again. But they could, because it's wildcard. Okay, out of curiosity. Not connected to water, probably because there's no water coming for that yet. Let's do this. Shrew. Let us go. Come back to the guppy. Oh, I actually should probably mark the guppy so I don't remember where it's at all the time. What? What levels you got? 5, huh? Alright. Right back. Yeah, totally jinxing it. Tracking info. Toggle POI. Okay. Doesn't actually say. Okay, it's there now. We're good. Just seen Sega because that broke. Yeah, it was never finished. So I'm hopeful that like we'll get like a proper like dune buggy type thing for it, which would be fun on Extinction, but I want to use it here. You know what I'm saying? I thought there was a baby scorpion for a second. I was like, wait, what? We still got the weird thing with the textures on the sand that just happened at some point. I would really like to get a Fassos are on Aberration as well, but people have been saying they haven't really seen a ton of them. At least I've heard the aberrant ones are on there. We'll have to go up onto the surface soon. Sucks that the Zephyrs can't go into the red zones. I don't think so. I think that's a good balance choice, honestly. It would take all the danger out of the red zones. I definitely think it was a good choice. Oh, hey. This way. I don't want you to eat your friend. Think we found on the surface? Yeah, we need to get ourselves an aberration, an aberrant Faso. I imagine they're gonna be rough to go like do all the stuff like any place other than the surface, but like they'd be kind of sweet as a surface mount. Hello, Aesosaur. Be so fun to be up on the surface. Just skidding away from Reapers. Although there's probably enough garbage up there that it would not be an easy thing to do anyways. Hunt has joined the burning sands of Scorched Earth. I mean, the difference is no matter what, Monkey, they're going to be aberrant. They'd be aberrant fossils no matter what. So, like, we'd have to do, like, different stuff with them anyways. Because, like, we couldn't even take, like, even if we had stuff turned on, we couldn't take these guys over. Because they wouldn't do well, you know? Be interesting to see what they do to Surface Reapers, though, too, with their that little guy right there. There's a time when the Reapers hide? What? There's a time on the surface where there aren't Reapers, like, out and about? What time is that? I'm gonna have to admin set it to that all the time. Oop, out of stam. There's the metal that's up there. Oh, I see some buddies. The metal that's up on the surface is gonna make that amazing. All right, we have to take this Faso out. Oh, it did its tail whip to me, so I can't attack it. Sneaky. Appeared when the surface would be burning. It was 90% day. Fine. Right. But it's when the surface is burning? That's not gonna help us then, is it? Because you can't be up there when it's burning. Oh, if it was 90% day. Well, when is that? I'm coming for you, bud. Don't worry. No, mine. True. Mine. You can have the meat. 6:30 to 11 a.m. So on the surface burns at 11 at 10% day. So you have to be out there though on, like, does it have to be when it's 90% daytime? Or is it like at that time, like is it 6:30 to 11 any ratio? Okay, so on a 90% night you could do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. The daytime, like 90% daytime. Like, why would you even? It says it's not even helpful. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Get your stamina back. Gonna bury it for a second. Suffocate myself for a second here. I mean, honestly, Chimera, having yet Team Oasisaur, they're neat, but they are not as good as we were hoping they would be. The Zeppelin is a far better option, honestly. I guess I could get a bunch of flint while I'm down here. I don't really need it for anything, but... And then the other thing that we haven't, that hasn't got fixed yet, well, one of the things that hasn't got fixed yet with visual storage is that even if you put down a, like our placement of this will allow us to put a lever underneath here and be attached to it, but it won't do anything right now, unfortunately. Unfortunately. $5:30 that the Reapers stop. On a 90% night, you have until 11. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Fly back to base on the guppy. It's too funny. What a silly shape. Says the chat disconnected. Somebody do me a favor and just type in real quick. I just want to make sure because it says the chat disconnected. I'll see anything in a minute or so. I will refresh or something and see. Not that. Thank you, Hunt, in YouTube. All right, Brian, I can see it. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are the best. See, our poor train line that's partway done shall be abandoned. The abandoned rail line from the blue up to a spot that no longer gives a bunch of metal. It's the whole point of us building that rail line in the first place. Abandoned. Left to rust. Damn you, wild card. Damn you! Got your pantry to work? Medium, but that's okay. I typically only do the small one, man. Like, I typically do one or two of the small ones. It was weird to put the 2x2 in this. I was like, feels so fancy. The ghost train, that's right. By the way, this was the only server that didn't get Summer Bash taken off it right away. Because I thought it was off it until I... until I logged in today and was like, oh, the music. Ah, my ears, they're bleeding. Helix, this up here, the spot we're in right now, when we first started Scorched Earth and I built that place over there, this place was like metal heaven. There was like 60 metal nodes up here. It was ridiculous. So the whole idea was to build this up here as a place that everyone could come, and then run tracks up here with the railroad tracks, and then people could bring the railroad cars up here. They could do just a ton of metal gathering, and then they could take the trains back. And then when they put in the freaking Cerratos, they stripped the metal from up here for some reason. So like now there's maybe 10 metal nodes up here. There's still a decent amount kind of like out this direction, but like literally this entire section here was just covered in metal nodes. It was amazing. Now it's all gone. Ooh, it will be Halloween soon. Y'all spooky. Chill out there, bud. This is where it's funny that, like, even pressing C, it gets a little silly sometimes trying to get this come where it needs to. The drawback to this is that the lever doesn't really work very well. Okay, sure, we can go up here. We want to unload cart. Oh, I've got to put the gasoline. I've got to hide that too. Okay. Good to know. Let's go do that real quick before I forget, as I will definitely take that out of there without meaning to. We need to make this. Gas in there. Already did that to this, right? Yeah, okay. Those birds out there. Stupid wild cards, yeah. Think that's a good idea, do you? I love fire arrows so much. It's the best. You too, dummy. I saw you out here. So good. Okay. What? We went and got that so we can make ourselves a fridge. Did I not distribute it? I deposited but did not distribute, huh? Yep. Can't do that on power with your house scope in flames? Yep. Okay. Fridge. We have to make ourselves a clock too. We need to get black pearls and stuff though. We get black pearls here from deathworms, right? Then of course we need our goo gun. Hey, Phoenix is on too. Oh good, Hunt's on. Don't worry, Hunt. I'll come say hello. Okay, our bird's still out here. Perfect. Yes. Beautiful goo gun. Oops. Whee. Yeah, okay. All right. We got to figure out some paint for this for sure. We can change one thing while we don't have paint though still. This is an intervention. You want more goo, you say? I hear you flapping around over here, buddy. Stuck in that, Oh, too far. I got no wings to save myself. That's what I need the goo gun for. Don't you come down here now. We're gonna cross the front. Eh. Whee! Okay. Time to test. Yeah, it sounds like they probably did kill the water, which sucks, man. I'm sorry. I want to see how this looks with these. Pretty good. We'll probably switch. Oh, those top ones are probably ASR. You're not moving? Yeah. Those top ones are probably ASR, which means I'll have to swap those out if that is the case. Oh, not quite enough height on that one. I wonder if I can jump on it and have it. Oh, still not quite enough. Okay. Good to know. I was hopeful. Ooh, treasure map. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, Hunt, for telling me about that. Hey, Geeks, what's up, Phoenix? Thank you for telling me about being able to enter at the balloon, by the way. It's a huge difference. That's a little annoying. This thing about, like, if you're up against the edge here, it'll switch directions for some reason. Okay. Much better. I should make those automatic doors, which I think I can do now with this. Oh, it can only be done in small doors. So I'd have to actually skin a, like an ASR gate. Right? Yeah, because it's just a regular adobe. Oh, actually, I don't think I used ASR for this, now that I think about it. Ooh, that means that stuff up top should work. Fill water up. And we can change those to be the variants, too. We have the windows on there, probably. We will do that. There's our sneaky water, by the way. It's just sitting up there. Can I do this from down here? Feel like we're gonna be too far away? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Almost. Almost. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Some of these you can't walk on very well. I forgot that there's a side of these that when you try to walk on it, will not let you do it. Okay. Maybe we'll just keep the windows on this upper one. Yeah, that's good. Zeppelin crafted. Nice. Oh, you know what? What does that look like for these guys? Ooh, that is fancy. Should we turn this whole this whole thing into steampunk just because we can? I don't really like the wall texture a ton, so not really a thing to worry about, but oh, that looks really good with the textures for that roof. Yeah, that looks good. I might switch the rails over to the steampunk ones. Let's see how that looks real quick. Speaking of steampunk, or about the other stuff here. I like the frontier walls better too, honestly. Let's take a quick look though. You know how hot these rails would be on Scorched Earth? Yeah, those rails look good. Alright, so we gotta figure out a color then. I do kind of like the dark brown color. So we could make a bunch of mud and repaint this all mud. You know how they be in Florida? Yeah. Do this though. Oh, weird. The scaffolding would just count as a wall. Interesting. Kind of dig that too. I still like the rest of it kind of being like it is, but I do want to see how it looks with those. Do I think those look good with the frontier stuff? I think we need to put the frontier one back on. I think those look good with the frontier. Okay. So we need to make mud, right? What does it take to make mud? Slide is so fast. Yeah, the steampunk roofs and doors with frontier wood does look really good. Dyes. Brown. That is everything. Okay. About our greens. What do we need for... So that too. I had a whole bunch of dyes in here. Charcoal. Gunmetal's the one we use a lot too. Like the Frontier jail doors. Yeah, those are good. Oh, hold on. Pretty sure that I have an ASR paint gun floating around here someplace. Thought I did at least. Here, maybe? Huh. Yeah, I do hear the Yeti. And down there running amok. Oh, I've got the regular one. I actually do want the ASR one. Okay, we'll go make that. We were backwards for a second. You birds keep getting up in this place all the time. Get out of here. What? Those didn't auto-open. I might have to turn those on separately for this once we skinned it. Huh. Okay. It means I have to replace those with ASR ones if I wanted to do that. We don't have the cluster set up for that stuff anyways right now, Brian. So there wouldn't be any transferring that over if we wanted to. What was I making? The paint gun. Paint gun. Is that not made in there? I make that in here myself? I think they just changed the paint gun too. Reload is what changes that stuff now. Okay. I think before we didn't do everything the brown color, but we're going to this time. Let's see what it looks like, because it shouldn't have the blue. Well, maybe not. I do like that those have their strip. So I need a paintbrush. So we want 1, 3. We don't want 4. So we don't want 4 or 5. So 6, 3, 2, right? Actually, we don't want whatever that one was. We don't want the inside wall. I did already apply paint to that one. Pick it up, put it back down. Okay, so we want... We don't want 3... Do we just want 1? No, we want that... We want 1 and 2. Right? Or do we just want 2? We want 1 and 2, right? Yeah, okay. 1 and 2. So I like having that other stripe of wood on there as well. Funny, because this is exactly what I did the last time, and then it turned blue. This wild card is wild card. Almost ready for the Zepp trench. As soon as we're done painting, I'm down, bud. You can just head over here if you want, Hunt. Oh, and I gotta paint the inside too. 'Cause I'm close to the trench. That one wall. It's not one to take the paint. Which probably means... Well, theoretically, I should be able to do that from the inside if I need to. You saw a mod come out that mass does the whole base. I saw that too, actually. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, I think, like, I guess it could... Oh, shoot, I did that rail. Remind me to fix the rail when I get up there. Like, I guess it could be alright, but, like, I'd want to be able to do, like, individual pieces different ways for some stuff, too. You know? To shuffle the pantry. I might be able to just get that wall from inside, bum. Yeah. Can we not paint the pantry? Never even thought of that. That might be annoying. Baseline covering, yeah. Right. What if you used the wrong color? This one? We paint it this way? Oh. That's me. Well, that's going to be annoying. That means that one section is just going to not be painted. I mean, I could get away from that by doing... Oh. Even if I do a 1x1, it would still intersect a wall. Don't look at it. Okay. Then in here. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing really matches. So, 4 is the glass one. Let's go gunmetal just so we've got... Yeah, it's fine. That one section is gonna drive me crazy. That's why you can see the green lights of the fridge. The steampunk thing looks pretty good with the Wild West kind of look. Dive. I trade latte, the color latte. I've tried every brown color there was and every orange color. Is the guppy roof being brown bothering me? Oh. I'm okay with the guppy colors other than that front section. That's why I wanted to change it. Ooh, that is a decent Anki saddle. You cover it with a wall and a three-placed fence foundation. It's like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Curious, I guess I could... I'd have to do it for the whole back section, though, to do that. And we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Okay. Let's make a copy of that saddle real quick. That's great. Don't want to lose that. I typically would have this instead of meat. Let's do that. Take our jerky and stuff over to... Oh, we're gonna be real fat doing this. That's fine. I'll just... Paint it barn red? No. Barn red stuff was on the center. Oops. That stuff is heavier than I remember. I have not seen Red Dwarf. Sacrilege, I know. Use it as an exercise in accepting flaws in the things we make and do. That's where I'm kind of at right now. And I don't like it, because I don't like accepting things like that. But I might be doing it. Okay, that's emptied out now. We've already emptied a bunch of other things out. All of this can pretty much stay in here. Should take those so they'll preserve longer. And I'd like to put some of the extra water. Oh, that still keeps them cold. That's funny. You got the answer you thought you'd get? Yep, yep. I've got my cactus sap down here. Come this way? Sweet. Archie, quit it. I almost liked the Adobe more. Maybe I'll switch over to the wood frames still and keep just the doors the way they are. Did I get to it this time? Oop. That's great for animals. It's not great for the Zeppelin with how I've been parking it. We can take everything this time, right? Yeah. Cosmetics. I won't the frontier thing do anything to the scaffolding. It's weird. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's do... Toss some steam. Nope. That in a second. Oh yeah, I think there's ceilings. In one section over here too, ceilings and walls. Could actually make this not work. Yeah. These would be different. Oh, is it gonna bother me enough to change it? Probably not. It might. See, the problem is those are different too. Yeah, I think it's fine the way it is. All right. Make a second one. Stargate Atlantis puddle jumper design. Mayhaps. I'm trying to be too crazy about those just because I know that we're already like way above the limit you could normally do. Whoa, pigeon on a chair. Hunt said he was halfway here, so I can't see the lyrics or see that without thinking Living on a Prayer. Yes, exactly. And every time I think of Living on a Prayer, I think of a dumb visual puzzle I saw years and years ago that just the top part just said, whoa, halfway there. And then there was a picture of a pigeon on a chair. That is all I can think of anytime I see those words now. Pigeon on a chair. Usually along with that, I have a... Oh, this one. Thank you. I also have a an image of Beaker from the Muppets. That has a picture of Noodles and a picture of Beaker over and over again, and like so it goes Noodle Meep Moo. Oh, and a cow. So Noodles, Beaker, and a cow, right? So it goes Noodle Meep Moop, Noodle Meep Meep Moop, Noodle Meep Moop, Noodle Meep Meep Moop. It's like at the final countdown with that. Another one of those dumb visual things that cracks me up. Okay, cool. I think... yeah, I can't help myself. Okay, so... water is in here. Oh, we didn't put that stuff in there. Let me leave some cactus broth in here. That's fine. I deposit our stuff and let it go too. Okay, and then we need... it'll be... should be those are the gates, I think. The doors, I mean. Yeah. Hey. I guess we should probably put those down. Do we want those two to be automatic or not? Oh, chat disconnected again. Weird. Huh. Hey, no drop frames or anything, though. Odd. Alright, auto gates. I think I want them to only open out. Yep, that's the right way. Yeah, I did manually open it, but I wanted it to be... I just wanted to make sure it was going the right direction. Hey, what the... What? Is it always opening? Does it consider out away from me at all times? Because that should have opened out towards me this way. What the? What the crap? I don't make no rotten sense. Oh, auto open doesn't adhere to it. Hey! Alright, Hunt, let me do some drop off real quick. You know what? I need an actual, speaking of, ooh, rustic troughs too. I forgot about that. Did I learn that? Rustic. Man. You can use one of the vaults in there if you want. Hunt. What up, Dirty Nymph? Tent in a box, it's probably a good idea. These, I'm gonna lose these clothes for sure too. It's fine. I'll make new stuff. You gotta program both the skinned and the unskinned. Oh, I got you. Okay. Oh, you're saying that the I gotcha. Did you went yep naked? Okay. Yep, we're gonna do the same thing. Might as well. It's not gonna matter. There is no way this works without us dying, so I'll tell you what. I'm gonna bring my whip. Just in case. We'll whip some eggs up. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Actually. Okay, we're good. Away we go. I thought about doing the flat windows like this across the front too. I couldn't decide, man. I kind of like the idea of the bubbly, dumb thing on the front, you know? Dirty Nymph, we're gonna go take the Zeppelin into the Wyvern trench to test to see if it, you know, if they'll attack the Zeppelins or not. Yeah, it makes total sense. Didn't want to build too much. Hello, Miss Penelope. Hi, baby girl. Spontaneously combust? Yeah, it's a good possibility. Took Penny to the vet this week. She had a bump on the top of her head. That was like just on her skin. It wasn't like attached to anything. It was just like sticking out of her skin a little bit. Thought it might be a cyst. Wasn't sure. Took her in. She was also sicker in the week. She's good. She's not sick anymore. She got over that in a day. But that cyst, the vet, you know, they asked if I wanted them to lance it and do a quick check, which I did, thankfully. I did, which was good. You know, nothing to worry about though. Just a basic cyst. But we get home. Hi, baby girl. We get home and everything, and the next day, we go back for a walk, and I noticed that she's got like a matted piece of fur on her cheek. Oh god, this is so dumb. Matted piece of fur on her cheek though, so I like kind of pulled at it real quick. Like I was like, "What's that?" So I like pulled back. She had another cyst like just under her eye on one side that had burst. I was like, "Oh god, poor puppy." I had to like clean that up and everything too, but. You see any eggs, Hunt? Oh, I could jump in voice here too. What am I doing? I'm sorry. Yeah, poor pup. Hey, Hunt.
That might be easier.
Yeah. He's trying to drive and type at the same time.
Yeah, just a little slow going. Oh, well, there's a wyvern up ahead.
God. Okay.
No nests, though.
Can't see the wyvern, so that's fun.
It's up and to the left.
Vulture. Vulture!
Hang on.
It'd be hilarious if they don't see you until like until like we did something stupid.
It is entirely possible, considering it's above us right now.
Is it above us right now?
Oh, it just flew out of the trench above us.
Okay.
So I think it's a similar proximity, at the very least, or I guess very worst, to being on like another wyvern or something.
Yeah, this is a good setup for the front. I was messing with the flat version of this, just like this. I was like, I kind of like it. See nest? Okay. Have to spin around.
Hey, look, a fire egg.
Yep. When I'll get it, I'll whip it good. A little high, you gotta... Got it.
Wonder what level it was.
Level 90.
Yeah, good thing it wasn't a good level. And I don't see Mr. Wyvern who flew out of the trench.
Well, let's keep going. Maybe we found a totally broken way. I don't think that's true in any way. Maybe we found a totally broken way to get eggs out of the wyvern trench.
Well, there's always the true broken way.
I mean, yeah.
Same way I went and did a bunch of drake eggs the other day.
How'd you do that? What was your broken way?
With an Oviraptor using their steel egg mechanic.
Yeah.
Which is different from their aimed mechanic of just vacuuming up the eggs in your base. They don't just suck them into their inventory.
Yeah.
It was a base mechanic they had in ASC oh, there it is. It was a base mechanic they had in ASC as well to actually steal eggs. It was like their only use.
So far, I'm doing great.
Yeah, the Zeppelin doesn't... Oh, no, it's taking a little bit of damage. I think it depends on where the fire hits. If it hits the structure, it doesn't hurt the... Oh, no, now it's taking a lot. No, I think that was Daddy. It's a male 90.
Things are fine. This is fine.
Right?
This is fine.
Nothing is going to go wrong with
No, it's totally fine. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Good. The wings look a little rough, bud. They doing okay?
Yeah.
Nope.
Totally fine. Yes, Bobby, the Zeppelin was taking damage.
Too good.
But it was only taking damage because it was aggro from stealing an egg. We should have really tried to get close to one before we stole an egg.
That's weird. I fell off the bed. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little broken still. Even if they're on a foundation or a ceiling or something, you still kind of fall through the beds onto the Zeppelin.
Good to know.
So be careful while they're hovering.
Yeah, no joke. Put our gear back on. Can you mount turrets on a Zep? We haven't actually tried that yet. I thought...
No.
I know that we tried it on Aberration. Have you tried all the turrets?
The auto turret is disabled. You can
the auto one's right, but
yeah, the manned one. So the catapult, the ballista, and the rocket turret or whatever machine gun, they can. It just can't be the auto one. So it has to be manned or organic.
Okay.
I believe the Tesla coil can also go on it.
Gotta make a new... I wonder if the Tesla coil will pull from... Like, if the Tesla coil will pull from the storage.
Probably not.
Because it'll be weight otherwise.
Probably not, because it uses it like a fuel in the inventory.
What did I have there before? Oh, parachutes. It's an important thing to have. Gotta make a new whip.
Alright, hopefully the organic helicopter is going to be faster going home.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we were clustered up so you could do that stuff now.
Yeah, I brought the low-level one, the first one I got over.
Very weird to see those on here.
Well, it's great too, because other than their strafing side to side, it's the exact same flying mechanic as the Zeppelin.
Yeah, neat. Not bad. Okay. We need to water up again. Thanks, Hunt. Good testing, bud.
Always down for some stupid, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now to go destroy my base and put in visual storage.
Yeah, okay. So now let's see. Do we put... Yeah, let's do that. Let's go see if a ballista will go on there or not. Fill up our water real quick. Put some stuff away in here real quick too before we go. I mean, theoretically, having a catapult up top would be good if we were messing with... You can definitely put the ballistas up here.
Yeah, anything man.
Good.
Ooh, my organic helicopter might not have enough stamina.
Oh, that's got pretty good access there. Yeah, I kind of already assumed that they were going to work, but... Okay, so the water is in those now. But the tap is still not thinking it's connected to anything.
Pick it up and put it back down.
Nope. That might just be a thing in general with the Zeps.
I've got flowing taps on aberration. I've got 2 metal tanks on both of my Zeppelins and metal tap and
oh,
tap
it's a distance thing. The distance for these must be much smaller. Oh, they are. Yeah. The distance for these water things is just much smaller. So I'd have to put it on the end here. Cool. I can put it right here.
I mean, technically, you don't need the tap either. You can just go stand by your ladder there underneath and hit your canteen to refill it in, fill your thirst.
Yeah.
There's no wireless drinking.
But I like to have the tap here if we're going to do that.
Yeah, I know. I put them down on my Zeppelin too, even though I knew you didn't need them.
All right. Yeah, I wanted to see what the... It kind of looks awesome with the ballista on top. There's no reason for it. I put the ballista on the Rhino, and it is horrible.
Like, no reason. This is a dangerous map.
Yeah, but the ballista is really bad. It's just real bad. Oh, I just tried to use wings? Ooh, that is dangerous. Just wait, man. Get Ravagers and zip lines and stuff over here. It's gonna be so great.
Meh.
Now that you got your Rhino, you're good. You don't care about anything else.
Got my Rhino, got my Wyverns. The Drakes will be following.
Yeah, the Drakes here are gonna be great.
My big flying and gliding creatures. What more do I need? And replacement Zeppelin soon.
Yeah. Oops. Trains tent placed. Got your stuff all set up, basically, huh? Nice job, bum. All right. The sand guppy. What a beast. Now let's go get our ourselves our Anki real quick. Yeah, Ryan, legitimately that's one of the things I actually am stoked about. I want to get we need to get a good male yearling so we can get a mating set, because I want to have yearlings like over here and on the island for sure.
Can't wait for Cosmo. Cosmo anywhere with some semblance of verticality. So the mountains on Scorched, the redwoods on Island, everywhere on Ragnarok.
The grappling hook just works better in my opinion, which sucks. I would definitely like the Cosmos to be more versatile.
It depends on what you're trying to do. Like, if you're just trying to reel yourself in somewhere, yes, the grappling hook is better because of the weird mechanic where it basically just keeps you in line with the grappling line. Whereas if you're trying to actually get around, And even to some extents, depending on the terrain, literally just trying to like climb and move, if you get the hang of Cosmo, it can get really quick.
Yeah. I mean, my issue, my main issue with Cosmo, this is a real dumb specific issue to me, like 100% to me specifically, is I have to use control. And I hate using the control button. Like, just make it mappable. Let me make it alt, and I'll be good to go, man.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, that's also just for the reeling in aspect. If you are just doing the swinging or going from place to place, and if you get your terrain right, you don't even have to control at all.
It's a lot of ifs.
Not to mention, it's got in the swing mode, if you're not walking on the ground, you can do the right click, which will give you like a flying boost, and you can actually aim that at the ground, which means if you're falling, you just aim that at the ground, boost yourself into the ground faster, but because of Cosmos mechanics, you take no fall damage.
I didn't know that part with the right click.
Yeah, so it's a combination of the swinging and that right click action that allows you to actually really get momentum.
Jim. Raleigh, if I happen to have a bright green-bodied Drake, even a low level, would I be interested? Yes. For sure, I'd be interested in that.
That is another option too, just rebinding an extra mouse button to equal the control button, if you have mouse buttons to spare.
I do.
I've got 12 buttons on the side of my mouse, but they're all used.
God, how would 12 buttons? Bro.
Yeah, it's the full 12 button pad.
Let Scorpion go.
That's how I'm able to switch through my hotbar and click stuff so fast. I don't have to hit my keyboard or anything.
Couldn't do 12 buttons. It's way too much.
I got into it and used to it because of World of Warcraft.
You know what I had for World of Warcraft? Oh, what the? That is the wrong Anki. I had one of the, I can't remember what they're called now. Shoot. A company made them before Razer bought the rights to them. It's that like hand pad.
Oh,
that has like the thumb joystick and
yeah, I've seen those.
And like there's like 16 keys on it, and then like a little space bar that's under your thumb and stuff. I had one of those for World of Warcraft. Man, I loved that thing. I still have it here. Just don't use it for anything other than MMOs.
Well, use it for ARK. Technically an MMO.
MMO RPGs, I guess I should say. That's what I used it for.
Still technically an MMORPG.
No, it's not.
People do role playing in ARK.
An RPG requires you to have like levels and stuff you're putting into specific abilities and stuff, not just weights and stuff.
Role playing game.
Bro.
That's a mechanic of a role playing.
That's right, and that's what I consider that mechanic required for it to be an RPG. You're a clicker, but have interrupts and speed potions and stuff. Yeah. RP for 3 years in ARK. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I did it for a few months on a Scorched Earth map, actually.
Nice.
And technically a center map, but it was mostly on the Scorched.
Where's my Anki then? I leave my. Oh, you know what? I just realized. This is so dumb. I may still have a Thorny. I forgot that I had a separate cryo fridge at the forge. I totally forgot that there's another cryo fridge. Let's go see. I was all like, man, I can't believe I lost my Thorny Dragon. I bet it's just sitting over there. Let's park here for now. Yep. Oh, too funny.
Well, at least now you don't have to replace them.
Yeah. This is dumb. Another thing we gotta check real quick with the Thornies. So we can't cheat the Thornies with the
No cards.
the
left.
cart. Yeah.
However, you could have another creature on follow.
I say we could totally have a lot of weight in this dude real quick. Some help too. We could totally have the horse though with the cart, because that gets a reduction on a bunch of stuff anyways too, right?
Yeah, it's on
Sand.
the
They get
Wyvern
sand is what they get stuff
Yes.
on, yeah.
Sand and I think flint.
Flint is never an issue now that I got my Faso. Yeah, having the horse on follow with the cart. Like if we go to a spot that we could be like relatively sure would be safe, that has like decent resources, just take the horse with a cart and a crane, and just
Yeah,
go.
chainsaw the wood.
Just go to town.
I mean, the chainsaw gets slightly better than the thorny. The thorny is just beneficial for the weight reduction, but if you got a cart and a crane, you really don't need the thorny.
I still take him just because it'd be fun. Have a little caravan of creatures out there. Like up here wouldn't be too bad, except for the Cerratos and the golems and stuff that are up here.
Silos can pull a cart.
Ugh. He's not a Thyla fan.
And tear things apart.
Just I'm not a Thyla fan. Not my thing.
Yeah, but is it not worth putting up with for the defense capabilities?
Yeah, I don't like them. I mean, they're fine, and like I'll definitely ride around on them. They're definitely a good utility all around kind of mount. I don't know. They've just never been like. I always thought the horse was more fun to ride in the first place. And you can't do the jump and crazy stuff you can do with that, but I don't know. I just always liked that. Okay. Quick unload and distribute because we can do that now.
The one silliness I do like is the fact that the Thyla can just climb a mountain with the cart.
Yeah, that's part of the other silliness is broken with that.
Yep, as evidenced by the fact that that's what I did to move here from the CC. Because carrying the Thyla with the cart in my RG was a little glitched. Or sorry, my Wyvern was a little glitchy.
Yeah.
So I put down the Thyla and I just ran over.
Pumped melee on your Thorny. It's over 700 and eats Carnos for breakfast. HP's lacking, so you would want to roll the Rex. Yeah, yeah. Okay. What did I figure out for this before with the... Ooh, that is like an almost all-black Thorny. 96. Of course it's 96. What? Where'd your cart go, man?
I was going to say, I thought my Thornies that I combined were mostly black, but it turns out there's some blue tones to it.
Figured out that I had to, if I was going to be cheaty with this thing anyways, I had to set it farther off the back.
Oh no, I lied. I do have a black option.
Because otherwise I'm just stuck in, it's always just stuck in my head when I'm trying to down there. Thank you, Lai. Dropping a like is always appreciated.
Especially if you liked us blowing up in the Wyvern Trench.
Yeah. I need to get a clip of that. That was pretty funny.
Well worth the metal sacrifice.
The silencer mod works on doors, huh? Interesting.
That's handy.
I like the sound of the doors, but I could totally see that being important to have.
Kind of gives you the F+ vibes then when it silences the door.
It was a very nice blow up. Yeah. Hilarious. That's another. That thorny's like black and white. This guy. 54. Don't get mad at me, bro. Don't have to hurt you. The metal doors are loud and obnoxious. I totally get you on that part. Obsidian. Loading cactus there, causing us some issues. ASR metal doors have their own turn-off option. That's cool. I didn't know that. Well, dude, he was just carrying like 4K metal, no problem. Nice. I like that the visual storage mod also puts like the logs on the crane if you have stuff in the crane.
Yes.
Very nice. It's a little creepy doing this without any, without some kind of protection right now, but it's fine. And the Yankee's getting a ton of stuff from this cactus and stuff, too. Yeah, not bad. A chunk of rock or metal is just flying about in front of us. Funny. Oh, oh. It's so silly. Can I get that one from down here? Probably not, but we're gonna try. Yeah, we can. Sweet. Took the Dodic out this morning when I was messing with this. The cart, so much sand is nice. So yeah, nowhere near as much metal as we used to get up here, but it's still okay. There's this little walking path down to this section that is usually relatively clear. I don't think we can get any farther from here. Broken cart, broken cart.
Not broken.
I was, man, I just remember being so hopeful You know, like when you saw in the trailer, it's like, oh, this is going to be sweet. And I was like, oh, there's a reason they were walking their horses on very specifically level ground for that trailer.
What? You had faith wildcard wasn't going to work something?
Real silly of me, I know. This looks so cool. And like, look, on level ground, like this looks fine right now on level ground. You know? It's as soon as you hit a bump. If you climb a wall of the Thyla.
Or you try and pick up a creature with it.
Yeah. And a little red saber tooth. Certainly is. There's a big old pack of dogs up here before too. I'm interested, like, are we gonna get different dogs, you think, for extinction? Like, you already have the hyenodons, you know what I'm saying? So we're getting a different dog for that?
Yeah, probably some new creature.
It's a drop off. Walk up and down. Probably. He mentioned goodest boys, yeah. Hoping for big fluffy ones. Truth is, the cart is made out of recycled inflated dino suits. That's the only explanation. Yeah. That's why they're so bouncy. It's just inflated dino suits.
Shoulder pet puppy would be interesting.
How would that work, though?
Oh. Something tiny and adorable.
Older pets like pyromanes. I feel like they're gonna stick to those, like, those kinds of things being specifically premier mods that they do separately. I don't think they should. Like, I don't think they should do that at all, but I feel like they're going to. Or, again, I would be totally cool with them making them separate premium mods, if they didn't add them to the base game.
Yep.
Like,
have a little toggle in the iron that allows us to turn them on and off.
Just make it our choice, man.
Default off, allow us to turn it on if we want. Instead of the other way around.
Yeah, because, like... Well, I'm not even saying that. No, not a default thing. Like, that's still in the base game. I'm saying that it needs to be a mod that you choose to add to the server.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fair.
And then run officials without it, run officials with it, right? Like, have that be a choice that people make to play with or without those being options.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
And my beautiful,
Fantastic James, and where to find him.
Little storage. A was ruined when ASR updated, and then B is going to get ruined because I didn't design around visual storage.
Yeah, Chimera, the announcement was just that they talked about in the when they announced Extinction, and to say it was on track and all that kind of stuff. They talked about having the goodest boy with you, which just implies a doggo. You want a tiny inflatable shark or dino on your shoulder? It'd be fun to have, like, you know, we had like the balloon swords and stuff. It would be fun. I don't know what they'd use it as a skin of, but it would be fun just to have like a balloon dinosaur on a string. You know what I'm saying? You just run around with a balloon dinosaur on a string.
Make that a chibi.
Yeah.
That way, instead of looking like a dino following you or floating in a bubble beside you, it looks more like a balloon.
Yeah.
So, balloon chibi.
Yeah, and like the thing is, again, like, I don't look, I beat this to death when it first came out. But like, I'm totally cool with them making premium mods. Like, do it. That's great. Don't put it in the base game. Like, I want them to be able to make money from stuff like that. I'm totally cool with that being supplemental income, but leave it as a mod so people can choose to add it to the servers or not. You know, and have, like, they want to balance that stuff out and do all the fun, crazy things they want to for official. Cool. Just have an option to like, you know, have maps or have servers that don't have any of them and have servers that have all of them, you know?
Yep.
Silly wild card. Okay. Should now be able to unload cart. 15k metal ain't bad. Load all items. Distribute everything. Oh, some stuff didn't go, huh? Didn't go. Oh, I just don't have stuff for angler jello, serrato, venom spines. Hey.
I was trying to remember why I had this crazy line of smithies in my face, and then I remembered.
A gas bag chibi. Would be fantastic. Titanosaur. You want a Titanosaur? Oh, that's right. There's a that's like it's a big creature coming with extinction, isn't it?
I'd have to double check.
Yeah, it was some big thing to fight titans and stuff with.
Wow. I mean, isn't that what Giga's thick armor and shotguns are for?
No, but it's some big thing with like platform, a big platform thing, I think.
And that takes the fun out of it.
Really iffy forcing pyros onto everyone. Yeah, like again, like they don't make any sense on some of these. First off, they're way unbalanced. Like they're just ridiculous unbalanced. It's 100% the pay to win part, you know. You wish ARK would fix the Primitive Plus mod. I don't know. I mean, Primitive Plus was all right, but it altered enough the gameplay that I was like, meh. Like it was okay, but it wasn't like I wasn't in love with it. What I really enjoyed was our servers, our primitive servers that we did, where like we turned off the fabricator and above, and like that's it. You couldn't do anything with a fabricator. With a fabricator, the smithy was the highest level, so like the most like impressive gun you could make was a long neck. You know, I love that. Feature one looked like a giant Bronto.
The most a lot anyway.
Yeah. So what got dropped? Those seeds. Yeah, we don't. Oh, I just realized that I don't have my folder because I died.
Yep, gotta remake that.
That means we lost a little bit of gas. Whoops. You know what we need to do?
No.
We need to get some oil. We'll make ourselves a whole bunch of gasoline. What if I can unload cart like an oil pump? Some gasoline. That's right. Still research Xbox single player. Bob's is bugged. I don't get the new steampunk stuff. I thought it was a separate download. I had heard there were some weird bugs with the Xbox stuff right now too. Oasis, what's up? AKA Emo. Great name. Like Primitive Plus had potential. I just felt like it changed some stuff that I was like, I don't know. It wasn't as fun to me. Like I felt like they took some stuff out. What was that other one that we played for a while that was a total overhaul for ARK? It was something like that too. I cannot remember. There was another one that was kind of like that too, though. That total overhaul, different stuff for it. Primitive Plus had the bonfire, more meat was cool. Yeah, that was cool. The bird meat was fun.
It did have some cool aspects. I did like some of the metal stuff looking more like girders and things.
Yeah, for sure. That's all stuff that thankfully at this point we could get with like cosmetic mods and stuff, you know?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
A robo dog would be on theme for For Extinction, I feel like it's gonna go. You know what? The Enforcers and stuff are in there. I could
they're
see.
kind of like your Robo Dogs.
Yeah, I could see them going a bit more Robo for that kind of stuff.
A9.
Yeah, they could definitely go that route.
It wasn't Party of 6 that you were thinking of, was it?
No, there was.
Because that was technically a bit of an overhaul, but not quite.
No, we did a big. What was it called, man? We did a big server. A whole bunch of us went to play it at one point. It was a full overhaul kind of mod.
Oh,
I feel like it's something is fun or something like that. It was some weird name.
no, wasn't it like along the lines of like the Anunnaki Genesis or something?
No. There was like it's still primitive, but it was like you like getting fiber was a pain in the butt. You had to do a bunch of different things to get things like fiber and stuff. Man,
Extreme Survival one?
Survivor something maybe. Been playing ARK for 2 months. Never played this game in your life. You're hooked already. Why is this? I feel you, bro.
It was nice knowing you. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, welcome. Regular ARK. I have rookie numbers on regular ARK compared to some of the geeks, and I think I'm at like 3,000 or 4,000 hours in regular ARK.
I mean, I have rookie hours on ASE, and I'm pretty sure I'm at like 6,000, 7,000 hours.
The Extreme Survival one, yeah. I do love the Enforcers, man. I'd actually forgotten about those, and then like the Extinction, I was like,
I hate how squishy they are.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Extinction, sure. And I was like, Enforcers. I was like, I love the Enforcers.
It just annoys me how stupidly squishy they are. Like, it's a cool mechanic for killing a wild one, hoping for a decent blueprint, especially with KVH blueprinting. And, actually, technically, because they're a blueprint, I wonder if the blueprint thing from Bob's would work with them.
It might be, interesting, because, like, before you make them, it might.
Yeah.
It's, you know what? It's, okay, I remember for sure, it was the Extreme Survivor one. It's Survivor or Survival something is what it was. It wasn't a mod Killjoy. It was Survivor Plus or something like that. But it was remember it had the ant mounds and stuff like that, or the termite mounds or something like that in it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ringing a bell, but I can't remember the name.
Was Syntech on that one with us? You might have been. You might be right. I want to say Survival Plus or something. I don't remember. Something like that, though.
Oh no, somebody with more time, go check the history of videos and let us know.
Oh my god. I mean, there's probably a playlist. It wasn't Primitive Plus Scarvig. It was a different thing that was it was another overhaul thing that was kind of like that, but it wasn't that. I don't know if you're looking. I might have a playlist for it. I mean, I tried to make a playlist for any different game we played. I tried to make a playlist for it as we went through it. Let's say Survival Plus. Official. I don't remember if there was I think that there were official. I think there were official servers for that Corona. I think. It's been so long. I remember we played it. It was not. We didn't play it a ton. We played it a little bit, and they got into other stuff instead. But it was definitely interesting. The primal stuff like that, Scarvik, I think were mods. We messed with what? The Gaia mod, I think, was the most I let us do on any of our servers. Because everything else was Anunnaki and stuff was so crazy overhauled that we never did one of those ones. But we did Gaia on the center. Survival Plus. Okay, so it was Survival Plus probably then, right, Brian? And there weren't official servers. Okay. I know we had official for Primitive Plus. Okay. Testing time. Can we pull directly from the oil? Am I far enough forward on this? I may not be far enough forward. Hold on.
You need to get lower too.
It goes pretty low.
Well, you can always turn the box on, and then you know if you're hitting it or not.
Yeah, that should be in there for sure. Turn the range on just to make sure. Got 100% in there.
Watch out with your arthroplurer on the ground.
I hear that arthroplurer shooting at me right now. Okay, it does not see the card or anything. Okay. Good to know. Arthroplurer, you're gonna get got. Just to let you know that.
If we wanted to, you could put a foundation next to the oil pump with a crane or something on that, and then the crane would register that as a cart.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I just was curious if we could pull right from it or not. Survival Plus playlist. Yep. Sometimes harder for the sake of being hard and convoluted is not much more fun. Agreed. Alright, the plural. I just want you to remember that you chose this.
Oh, looks like my front door drop is coming down.
Some radar over there being weird. Should probably take that out too to be on the safe side. Wolves. Arthurs can hurt Zeps. I'm not surprised.
Most things can.
True. You're an oil derrick now. Good job. Well, we'll have all the guzzling we'll ever need. You know what I saw over here the other day that I didn't know? I was in here the other day getting all the stuff set up for VS, visual storage, and was down getting polymer stuff and just cruising the sands. There is like a ruin over here that I didn't see before. Let's see if we can see it again. It's out here on the edge someplace. Oh. I tried that Zeppelin's Fly Longer. mod on this again the other day because it was just me. So I was like, oh, I'll just try it real quick. Still broken. There had been an update the day before, so I was like, ooh, no.
Oh, you're talking about the ruin inside the cliff face over there?
Yeah, I've never been over here before.
Yeah, it's relatively new with ASA.
Oh, that's nice.
I think there was something there on ASE, but it wasn't anywhere near as extensive.
Somebody living here? I see what looks like stacked water things.
Shows Jayla on the map nearby.
Oh, they've got their own big base, though. Someone's base is here? Okay. Saw mantises here, so I figured we'd down do some mantis stopping. This cute mantis. Oh, this was, you know what? I remember that somebody was going to build here. And we told them no. Because somebody else had asked me about building here. I was like, that's a really cool set of ruins. We can't have you build in there. And then somebody else has started building here. And that original person was like, hey, I thought nobody could build there. I was like, they can't. Let me fix it. And this is neat. This is a cool little thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's why we didn't want people to build here. We wanted people to actually come through and see it. This is neat. This is a very cool little ruin. Nice.
Watch out for the death trap.
Yeah. Oh, there's a way up and down too. Oh. That's cool. This little stairway. If there was water here, it'd be kind of a cool place for CC. It couldn't be very big, but
you can make it work without the water.
On Scorched?
Yeah. Live on the edge.
People would not be able to have like houses. It had to be like little huts.
I barely have a bunch of stuff in my grinder over here.
I forgot that the shovel did that. The water stuff.
Yeah, plus, you know, just put a bunch of the Bob's water reservoirs outside where it'll slowly gather.
Yeah, that's what made me think somebody was building over here, is because those water reservoirs are just stacked out here. Just a whole stack of them right here. Oh, bum, for sure, man. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but like my original plan here was to go back and build in Three Springs again. Because it was a really cool spot of the map that had 3 springs on it. Like, it was really awesome to have 3 of them, a little triangle right there. They broke that. Took it away. Just like my metal spawns wild card. Why? Why do you hate me?
No fun for you.
Yeah. Tents, yeah. We could do tents. That's a good point.
We kind of did that. Over on by the mountains where it's kind of flat. Just north of the central cave, where it kind of has rocky and then a little bit of dunes in the mid area. We had that CC there with a lot of like cliff platforms to give people room, and then we did like a bunch of like little tents down to make it look like an invading army with banners and everything.
Loved it. True, for sure. Lie. Hey, Crackers. Craven Blue Skies. I actually just wanted to. I had come on here the other day to get some stuff worked out for the visual storage, and then had an idea for this silly thing, the guppy. I wanted to come over here and build this thing real quick. So yeah, I figured get a stream and just mess around with this as we could. Where was Three Springs? Actually, we can probably head towards. Three Springs was this way. It's kind of on the way home. We'll go look. We did also start at the start of the CC. Yep, that's right. What was that well I found earlier? It was in Rustic. Bum. It's one of the. It's just if you just search for Rustic, you'll find it. Three Springs should be what, right here? I think straight ahead. A slight roundabout to get home. You can still see where the Three Springs were. They just got rid of all three. Like there's like a spring there now. You realize how much Wildcard actually made the better flying base with the Zep. And the flying, oh yeah, the Oasisaur. Yeah, the Zep is a way better version of the Oasisaur. Didn't even think of being able to build them on other maps. Way cooler to drive there without the radiation damage. Yeah, well, I don't know if somebody managed to get a clip of it yet, Crackers, but Hunt and I just took one of the Zeps into the Wyvern Trench. Not a great idea. Hilarious.
It was fine.
Hilarious. Not a great idea. The Zeps are OP in PvP. Yeah, they certainly are. They just... This is a fight that is always happening for developers. And I get it. Like, I get that, you're trying to get as many people to play a game as you can. But, like, balancing a game for PvP and PvE doesn't work. Like, you're always... half of your players are going to be angry about something. Because you just can't have nice things on PvE because they have to balance things around PvP. And then the PvP people, like, you can't have all the cool stuff that PvE has because it's going to cause it's way too OP for you to have on the other side. So I almost wish, I don't know. I guess I almost wish that it was just they just do them separate. Like PvE servers have a set of settings, PvP servers have a set of settings, and that's how it works, Yeah. But then that's them still balancing two games essentially, So I get it. Cliff platforms and stairs. Yeah, we did that. One of ours here was cliff platforms that we did on Scorched, which was fun.
No, Crackers, it was my Zeppelin that we took in. Arahli didn't want to
no,
jeopardize his.
No.
Too cowardly.
PvP and PvP are two different games already. It's true. Yeah, I mean, look, we play ARK as a PvE game for a reason. That's like that. That's what it feels like. It definitely feels like a PvE game. Okay, now I gotta try to remember where it's at from the air, which I'm not great at. Did I happen to leave it marked by any chance? No, of course not. How would I do that? I think it was... Big mountain up that way. Those ones from rustic just fill up slowly over time. That's good. That's how the regular water tanks work too. So it sounds like it's just a skin of the regular water tanks. Is this the ridge right here? This might be it. Was it that close to red? I don't remember it being that close to red, but it might be. Wonder how your base is doing on Scorched. Is it just to the right of me? I'll go look in a second. Yeah, it's this little basin right here. This is Three Springs. So where the oh, the water tanks fill when you're not looking, the well fills in front of you. That's funny. So yeah, this spot right here where this tree is at, you hear the birds and stuff. But there used to be 3 of those water springs, well springs, in a little triangle right here. So on Molten Iron, the first Scorched Earth we did, Fox and I had built over here, and I put this big rectangular set of walls out here, and then built our 3 springs right there. And I would have loved to build there again because, you know, it's cool. I love that place. But now there is a single one there, and then the like rock stuff of that looks like it was supposed to be there for the ones that are there currently. Just waiting on the new boss, Rockwell. We haven't got to the point of doing Rockwell yet. We'll definitely do that, though. Rockwell was a fun fight.
Almost there. Just need to find a good shotgun blueprint and probably hazmat so we can actually go down to the arena summon instead of use a drone.
You put the rustic well where the vein was in memory. Good job, Bum. At least that lets you live there still. Yeah, remove the rivers stuff too, yeah. You notice on the springs on Scorched are quite bugged. They always vanishing at close sight for a few. Yeah, you can still see them disappear. Bum's legitimately just stopped being there. Like, he built his base with one when we started Scorched on ASA, and now it's just not there anymore. Oh, Fox, he's doing all right. He's working on some, trying to get a new job and stuff right now. Wants to see me hang out with him. Yeah, we hang out and play all the time. He just doesn't like ARK, so we don't play ARK. He'll probably, I guess I don't know if he'll be on tomorrow night or not. He might be in 7 Days to Die tomorrow, but he and Sparrow and I play 7 Days to Die a decent amount. And then, Crackers, I don't know what you do Sunday mornings, but Sunday mornings we do game. We do, oh yeah, do a peek down. Where is your, yeah, Pharrell, sorry. I totally forgot that we were near your base. Oh, it's right in front of us, pretty much. On Sundays, we typically we've got game days that we do for the Geeks. Oh yeah, it's right there. And he typically plays on that too. Although, unfortunately, if he does get this new job, I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. Because I think he's going to work 4 10s, and Sundays will be one of those 4 days. Unfortunately. Bro, your base is awesome looking down here. Although I am loading your dinos in, which means that, like, your stuff is empty. It's going to be a problem.
I loaded in and my dung beetle died. Thankfully, the sheep had a minute amount of food left. They survived until I was able to fill the trough. Extra good because one of them was one I got from Pliskin that I need to return. Yeah, I think one of my sheep had like 100 food left.
It's a windmill just in the floor. Okay. Do I go down farther? Is it out here? Do I have to go down outside now? That's why the windmill's there.
You must have placed it for him.
There are ladders in a corner somewhere, okay? What? See the windmill?
Which corner?
Ladders must be outside. Ah, yes. Whoa. There's no... There's no ladder in there. Bro was trying to get me to just dive down a hole. There we go.
I think you missed some ladders.
Alright, still good on food for that guy. There's Pharrell down there sleeping.
Resist, urge.
Don't see any beetles. Pharrell? Food's okay. Straps for the unsuspecting? Yep. This is cool down here. I like it. Ooh, yeah, food's rough. Any spare cryopods or anything? Got a cryo fridge? Food's okay. Yeah, we definitely need to get some foods in here. Long cryos? Okay. Well, you got the shrew. Let's get some meats. Although I didn't see your TheFatRat, so you have to let me know. Way down? Is that way down? Not really. Here's the way down this side. Probably. Radio saddle. No. I don't want it. Oh, meat is no issue with the Faso. Wow, what is this Joker doing here? Must be a leftover from the, must be a leftover from when we had, the summer stuff on here. That's just gonna give us spoiled meat, isn't it? Oh. Hey, Archie. Too quick. Yeah, come back down here. Yo. You two. Level 1. level are you really? Forgot the fast those attack so slowly. Which makes sense for how much damage they can do. Then again, the crocs are crazy. Yeah, it was probably actually a 180. For sure. Chomp. Run, doggles, run! Chomp! That was so good that it froze up the game for a second. Where's all the paraceratheriums who want to eat stuff? Here we go. Chomp. Chomp. Wow, yeah, look at the colors. There's definitely some summer dudes left over. Pegomastics. How dare you? Sand shark, that's right. Whoa! We don't need that. Bye. Golem's like, hey, bud. So much flint. Oh no. Didn't need the flint. Oh, hello, Terror Bird. Chomp. Hey, bump. Hello, other Terror Bird. All right. Dunk, 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 dunk. Sandstrew's the best. Yeah, I can remember if you guys fit through those or not. I'm gonna need all the meats, my friend. Right, troughs. It's trough. Terror birds would be horrifying in real life. You got stairs. What? What stairs?
Stairs.
I think he actually was doing all right for say that, and then it gets nothing. I try to harvest this now. I'll check on Scorched tomorrow and the rest. Make some cryos. Yep. I feel ya. Remember what kind of storm that is. So we definitely need to see what happens with electrical storm, because we haven't tried that. We haven't seen what happens with that yet.
I'm gonna guess something.
Yeah, me too.
Generator will cut out and you won't get your AC or whatever, but the Zeppelin will be fine.
That's my bet too. There you go. Good to go. Whee! Oh no! The crane disappeared. I was really hoping that bug was gone with this new rendering fix.
No.
Ah, dang. It hadn't disappeared since that fix had happened for me. Well, try doing that real quick. Get this purple drop and see. When electrical storms could hurt you if you had metal armor and weapons equipped. That's in Legend of Zelda. They could damage your generator and stuff, though. I was like, is that another radio saddle? It's not, though. All right, Guppy. Better have your crane again.
It won't.
It does! Ha ha! Huzzah! Ooh, a gold ring drop. Yes, please. See how much easier it is to get drops on Scorched than it is on Operation? You hop on and off the wheel, the unrendered blocks will reappear. We'll try that the next time that happens. No, you did not, Brian. I've been playing ARK since then, too. Getting it. You might have been hit by a lightning, Reverend. and got hit like that, but the storm's only knocked out your ability to use electrical things. And crossbows for some reason.
Thankfully, I don't think they knock out crossbows anymore.
Happens to your raft all the time? Yeah. These things fighting around here. Quit it! Guys are right where I want to be. Better finish up or I'm gonna help you. Do. Ooh, okay. Cursor platform. Some Anki blueprints. It was a tasty drop.
Not bad.
Probably putting some Species X. I can't deal with those, unfortunately, Brian. They do grow on here though. I don't know. I guess I'm not sure how the targeting work. They work on the rafts just fine, so it's got to be the same basic idea.
Yeah.
And they worked on the flying rafts when we made them too, so.
Yeah, it's basically it's considered the same rules for all platforms. The platform saddles and creatures and your rafts, etc. It's all got the same mechanics.
Blimps need some kind of torpedoes. It'd be so OP. Plus, the Zeps are like so fragile. It would take like one torpedo well, it wouldn't be because it'd be a missile, right? One missile would brush near the Zeppelin. It would burst into flames like the Hindenburg and go down, man.
It would be entertaining.
It would be entertaining. That's how you balance for PvP, baby. It's too funny. Man, Zeps on Ragnarok. Oh, it's gonna be so nice to be able to fly around on Ragnarok. It's a slow cruise, man.
That is how I intend to get out to where I plan on building. As long as it hasn't drastically changed, and as long as we keep the mod list, I am going to build in my original Ragnarok spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
out in the ocean.
I'm gonna call dibs on an island. Yeah, very slow for sure.
Second choice is one of the other islands.
I would like to build on an island again, especially on Ragnarok. It's so nice. I'm worried that Ragnarok's going to be changed big time. I'm really hoping they're just going to let Dave and Jackson just do the work on it, man. You know what I'm saying? It is one of the most beloved maps in ARK. And like, just let the boys cook. Let them cook. Like, Ragnarok's one of those maps that I'm like, I don't care if I have to wait for it. Like, take your time. Give me the Ragnarok that I want. Unload cart. Everything, right? How much oil do we end up getting? 11K oil. Nice.
That should last a little bit.
Some radio stuff. Time to make some gasoline. All of it. All the gasoline. Let's hide this one. Ooh, let's take 3.
Casually put my industrial grill on a table.
Oh yeah, extinction is first, for sure. Your redwood spot? Hey, is your redwood's base? Great Southwest Island Base. What was that? There was that island base that had, like, the docks that extended out from it. That was a cool little place. So much oil now. Not that much. What are we doing? What's up, man? Jerboa Island? I don't think it was Jerboa Island. Nerdy Nav. There was one that it was before the Jerboas and stuff like that. But there was one, I think, if I remember correctly, it's where either UTC or Fox lost their horse from just trying to swim through the water with their horse. Yeah, there was stuff I don't have. Oh, that's right. Chowders and stuff don't have a thing to go to yet, do they? Soups and stuff are something that Aesthetic is working on. Between the Paw Print Island and the Crater Lake. The Vineyard Island is a different one that I was thinking about, but the Vineyard Island did not have Jerboas on it.
Well, does anybody need a dozen smithies and ASR smithies?
Cluster grenades are great. I should make more of those. I do not need those.
Since that was my old storage method.
Anyone on PSN experiencing network issues? I do not, unfortunately, do not know. Let's put these guys in here. Make some of those real quick. Blueprints. It's gonna stay in here for now. Okay, and then what we should do, since we should have a ton of cementing paste. That's down here, right? Paste has how much? 5K. I can make should be able to make way more than that. Make a whole bunch of cementing paste because we can. Make a whole bunch of polymer because we can. And then that shouldn't be a thing we have to worry about ever again. That's not true. We certainly will, but... We got metal we gotta do too. All of the metal. Island was next to the island used as a base high up on the cliffs. What was the it was like who built on the Megalani Island? Was that Crackers? Okay, then I need to put some of that on me. 47 days of fuel now. Feels better. Not that I really have anything super important in here, but... Forge looks good. You know, it's funny. It didn't even occur to me until I came back here and was like, oh, I named the place on Aberration the Foundry because it has like that factory feel. And I was like, I forgot I named this place the Forge. Well, that's funny. And then there really isn't, we haven't built a place to land this safely yet from creatures. I might just put a place, because like still the thing to do is I'm probably going to move the kitchen and stuff up top here into this top section up here. And I might just live out of this section now, since it's not a crazy metal place anymore. And then I could do... We saw we could make wood cliff platforms, didn't we? Maybe I'll make some wood cliff platforms. And there's a couple metal spots down here. Maybe we just we park the Zeppy and stuff down here someplace. Put a cliff platform off the back side of this or something like that. And that's where we park the Zepp. Scorched Earth is nice. Feels good to come back to Scorched after a little bit of Aberration. I love Aberration. I'm going to go right back to it. But, yeah, I had an idea for this little Zeppelin. Wanted to try it out and then see what it was like to move around a bit on Scorched with the Zeppelin, and it's fantastic. There's a part of me that kind of wants to build, like, a full enclosed, like, garage to see how big that has to be for us to put the Zeps on. Like to park the Zeppelin inside something.
I mean, I imagine it won't be that big. If you look at it, the width is like 7 or 8 foundations.
Yeah.
And then the length is probably 9, so...
But like, we'd have to like, there isn't like a, like the doors aren't big enough, so you'd have to like leave it open at the end essentially for it to do the thing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you climb out the windows? What? You can climb out windows. I didn't know that.
Oh, crouch out of them? Yeah.
Yeah, I had no clue. This is going to end up with me getting hurt. Just want to get to this one single ladder to extend it. I have to retract it first because it was down. Oops. This ladder, I found out this little pillar is essentially, like this ladder will come all the way down for this little spot right there. So I was like, ooh, that's a good spot for it then. So until we get something figured out, that will be the spot that we will put it. Yeah. I love that they put the deployable ladders on here. It's so good. Well, thanks for hanging out, Geeks. It was a good time. Got to make our guppy here. Fly around, get some stuff worked out, get our visual storage set up over here. Scorched Earth feels like a new place again. It's great. Hunt, thank you for trialing it out and sacrificing the Zeppelin to the Wyvern trench. I mean, we kind of assumed it was going to happen, but it's good to know that it does work the way we thought it was going to.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did 50% of the test, to be fair. We really do need to just see how close we can get to one with the Zeppelin.
Yes, yeah, yep, without doing anything crazy for sure. With all that polymer that's being made now, maybe we'll just make another one and try it out. We also do need to see, like, enclosed or not enclosed if it makes a difference for them, too, so...
Yeah, the range of aggro.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks, Geeks. If you enjoyed, if you feel to drop a like below, you can always subscribe for more content. If you want to join us on the IronGeeks ASA and ASE Geeks servers, patreon.com/Arahli the Geek, or Patreon.com/monkeypuzzle. You can join us over there. Just pledge at the basic $5 level. Back to Aberration next. Hope you guys got enough sun, because we ain't going to be back in a while. All right.
Bye, guys.
Catch you on the flip side.